League players have been speedrunning how fast they can kill the dragon after its first spawn. So let me ask you, how fast do you think the brand new world record is? 30 seconds? 10 seconds? 5 seconds? Not even close. Alright, while some players are out there crushing records, you can go out there and crush it in style with our brand new line of merch. We've got all kinds of stuff on there. My favorite is the Touch Grass hoodie. It just looks really fresh, not gonna lie. Follow the link in the description to check it out for yourself. Alright, so for as long as the dragon has existed in League of Legends, in some form, people have been trying to see how fast they can kill it. Now, obviously, with enough time, items, and stacking, a lot of champions in League can kill epic monsters almost instantly. For example, here's a clip of a Grainger instantly blowing up Baron with a single Q. It looks cool, but the point is, a lot of champions can do things like this if they get fed enough. What's more impressive is killing something quickly as soon as it spawns in a real game against other players. The dragon first spawns in a game of League at 5 minutes, and so for many years, players have been seeing how quickly they can kill it at that exact moment. And at the 5-minute mark, your champion isn't usually that strong. You'll usually be about level 4, maybe have around a 30 CS, maybe you've backed and picked up an item. 5 average players in a normal game like that would struggle to kill the dragon particularly quickly on spawn. But if you build your entire team comp around that goal, things can get a lot quicker. Last Saturday, Reddit user BuyShotX posted to the League subreddit with a clip that claimed to show the world's fastest ever Season 13 dragon kill on spawn.
Extrañan las plantas.
Sí, da igual. Luis está grabando, Luis está grabando. Sí. Venga, sale, pégale. Es nice.
Yeah, that was a real blink and you miss it moment. About 1.6 seconds. This generated a lot of buzz in the League community, and with all that attention, contenders came, and pretty soon that group had been knocked off their top spot. They quickly regrouped though, and less than 24 hours after their first record, they came back to smash the record once again, bringing it down to an astonishing 0.485 seconds. So, how did they do it? Well, first let's talk about the obvious thing here. They all took Smite. This allowed them to instantly do a combined 3,000 damage to the dragon. Then you've got Nunu's Consume ability, which is going to do at least 400 true damage, a fully charged Scion Q and W, and Udir's Empowered Q. But if you watch the clip closely, you'll also see they activated 9 Djinn traps they'd stacked on the dragon's spawn spot and used Syndra to fling the Scuttle Crab onto the trap so that they'd already be exploding the moment the dragon landed. And this was a clever technique that was immediately praised by the community in the comments. Then there's also the fact that this was a Chemtech Drake, which has about 700 HP less than the other dragons, so yeah, everything just really fell into place for this one. But as amazing as that attempt was, it didn't last for long. A YouTube channel called Hextech Lab came along and snatched that #1 spot away from them. And so before we look at the brand new world record, I want to remind you guys that all of these attempts are done in genuine games against real people. That's the only way they will appear on the leaderboard. So not only do you have to get all these timings down to the absolute millisecond, the enemy team might just ruin the whole thing anyway. Like if they took the Scuttle Crab, that would just ruin the whole Djinn trap element of the attempt. Bear all that in mind when you watch the new world record. 0.478 seconds. The new world record for killing dragon on spawn. Insane. Especially when you learn that it took these guys around 5 hours to get this record, and that there's only a 1 in 6 chance of getting the required Chemtech Drake spawn to pull this thing off. They also used a couple of different champs compared to the previous attempts that we've taken a look at, such as Volley with his E or Varus with his Q. But it seems to me like the Syndra, Scuttle Crab, Djinn Trap combo is the main damage dealer here, with maybe a little bit of Scion on the side. But the fact that 2 quite different comps were so close to each other in time suggests to me that, almost unbelievably, there may still be room for improvement here. Some people have suggested getting a Cho'Gath on your team to level 6 so that he can ult the dragon. I saw someone else suggest you get 5 more friends to Q-snipe your group and then you just 10-man dragon. I think there's definitely room to experiment if you think you can beat this. League of Graphs has a records page that tracks a whole bunch of different records in the game, from most kills, deaths, or assists to the more outlandish ones like the dragon killing record. And if you do want to have a go at making it to the top of one of those lists, they actually reset every season. Little tip for you there. That simple Reddit video from the weekend kickstarted a frenzy of dragon kill speedrunning attempts. Now, for some people, they might find the concept of speedrunning in League of Legends a little bit strange, but there is actually a small but dedicated community of people who do this kind of stuff. Speedrun.com has its own category for League of Legends, which tracks current and past season records for things like the fastest scuttle crab kill, fastest to 100 CS, or my personal favorite, fastest to lose a bot game.
You've got this. You've got this. I believe in you, bots. Let's go, baby. You guys are fine. You got 20, 25, 30 seconds to hit the Nexus. Just keep ending it. Nobody's going to stop you. 7th place. Let's go 7th place. 7th place. Let's go. 7th place. Let's go. 7th in the world. Yeah, baby.
Or there's the famous Vandral video from 2 years ago where he broke the record for the fastest death in a ranked game ever by running it down with Rammus and dying 21.446 seconds into the game. That's less than 7 seconds after the barrier came down. Look, some games are better for speedrunning than others. I don't think we're going to see League speedrunning streams get more popular than Minecraft ones, for example. But these kind of things are still cool to see within League. The game has been out for well over a decade at this point, and for a lot of players, it's fun to see people theory crafting like this and pushing the game to its absolute limit. And like speedrunning in a lot of other games out there, sometimes you don't take on the challenge because it makes sense or because there's thousands of other people competing. Sometimes you speedrun just because you can. I'm looking at the different categories on speedrun.com in League of Legends. There's fastest to 100 CS. There's fastest to build a Trinity Force. Fastest to lose. I think I'm on there. I am on there. There I am, number 6. Fastest ever lost in a game. Damn.